Oh, let there be light. It's Thursday, 3:15, and it's raining, and I don't think anybody wants to take the dogs out for a walk. So yes, it's one of those days today. ATCs for January. I'm part of the Indigo Blue Swaps, and I've received my ATCs from the lovely Anne Ross up in Scotland. And I need to create some to send back to her. Now I'm a little bit behind, so I'm hoping to sit down and actually get them created, and I'll film the process too. These are the lovely ones from Anne. Makes it a lovely kind of weird surreal kind of scene. Now the theme for the month is blue and green, so I've got my little resources out here that I'm going to be using. I've got my Vivid Inks, I've got the olive green Vivid Ink, and I've got a VersaFine Clair in Warm Breeze. Warm breeze drifting on back. No, I'm not going to sing. So hopefully I'll have a chance to sit down tomorrow and record that in readiness for Saturday. At the moment, like I said, we need to get the dogs out for a walk. Next week it's going to be really busy. Next week's really busy. Ian's got loads of appointments to see specialists and stuff. Plus we're going over to the house in Barnsley, not our old house, but Mum and Dad's house, hopefully to start on clearing some of the stuff out. We've got a skip all booked ready for any refuse and stuff that we don't want. Everything wants to go. So yeah, it's going to be fun. So it's Friday, and we've had haircuts, as you've seen. Ian's had a lovely beard trim, and I've had my ears lowered.
I thought I'd look nice with the specialist.
Absolutely. So, but it's also our wedding anniversary today, but neither of us can remember whether it's 2 years or 3 years.
Yes.
I know.
We've got cards anyway,
just in case. It's Saturday morning. Still morning, 11:53 according to the clock thing. Only just morning.
It's wet and horrible.
It is wet and horrible. It's raining, which is much more preferable than snow. Trust me, it's much more preferable than snow. So we've been out this morning to the post office, drop off website orders. So they've all gone. So happy about that, because we're going to be very busy next week. We're running around doing bits and pieces for Ian's hospital appointment, and also we've got to go back over to Barnsley to the house in Penistone to get that ready to hand the keys over, because that is imminent. Yay. So this afternoon I'm going to lock myself in my shed, and I'm going to film a couple of projects. I want to try and bank a couple of projects so that I can be with Ian at the hospital and not have to worry about getting back and creating art journal pages and stuff and sharing videos with you guys. I know you're prepared to wait, and I know you appreciate, and I know you understand, but I still want to make sure that I'm keeping up with my commitments and what I promised, keeping my end of the bargain. So that's what I'm going to be doing this afternoon. Plus, it means I'm out of the way as well.
Know what time,
I'm out of the way. So once lunch is over, that's it then until tea. I can hide. A bit bumpy.
Oh, sorry.
My filming arm has come loose. I just have to get underneath my desk and tighten it back up again. So I was hoping yesterday to get loads of videos done. Never happened. I managed to get one done. So if you're a club member, then I sat and decorated the cover of my art tag yesterday, and I managed to film that one, which is the one, that's that one there. So that's the front cover to the art tag journal for 2026. So if you're a club member, then that video is there for you to watch now, which is an exclusive club member one. I will be doing something for the Angels, don't worry, I haven't forgotten about the Angels. I've still got to film the Circle Journal cover decoration too, and then I need to do 2 pages for that, and I'm hoping to be able to squeeze one of those in this afternoon. I'm hoping to get the tag done for the theme for January before the end of January, because obviously I need to get it in before Ian goes into hospital, because I'm going to be running backwards and forwards to the hospital doing visiting and all that kind of stuff while he's in there having his op. So time's going to be a bit limited, and I'm going to also have to do all the other stuff that Ian normally does, you know, like walking the dogs and that kind of thing. So I'm going to have to take all that responsibility because Mum and Dad can't do it, because they just can't. My sister is coming on Monday. She's coming on Monday, yeah, Monday. She's coming on Monday the 26th. So and she's going to be here for the week, but that means that she might be able to walk the dogs as well. But anyway, I'm hoping to squeeze in those videos before Ian has to go into the hospital. So I've still got a couple of days, and I've still got Saturday and Sunday that I can possibly get some more videos done. My video for Saturday, this coming Saturday, I've already done, so that's banked. That one's done, so that's banked already. So yeah. Ian likened us this morning to 2 blue bottles trapped in a jam jar. You know, banging against the walls and not really getting anywhere. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel at the moment. Last night I started watching some TV, and my intention was to watch a couple of hours of it. There's a programme that I really love watching. It's called Digging for Britain, and it's all about archaeology here in the UK and new archaeological digs that are taking place at the moment and what they're finding. So there's a new season started a couple of weeks ago, and I haven't had a chance to watch any of them. So last night I had intention of doing a bit of binge watching and catching up and watching all of them. I managed 2 before falling asleep. That was it. So I've still got episode 3 to watch, which was only on TV last night, I think. Was it last night or the night before? I can't remember now. Or was it episode 2? I can't remember. Anyway, we watched it all on catch up. And sometimes they put ones on the full season on, even though it's not been shown on live broadcast TV, if you know what I mean. So I don't know these days whether it's been on, hasn't been on, or whatever. But yeah, so I know there's at least one more to watch, I think. He looks very RAF, doesn't he?
He does, doesn't he?
Very Wing Commander.
Yes.
So we're back at the hospital today. Excuse the wind noise if there is any. Ian's come for his pre-op discussion with the anaesthetist.
Yes, and the nurse.
And the nurse. So possibly have more blood tests, maybe an x-ray.
Yeah.
It's all possible, who knows. They're just basically assessing whether he's fit enough for the operation next week. So we should be here, they did say about an hour, didn't they?
9:15, yeah.
So yeah, another one of those days today.
Well, we've just come out of the pre-op. Mike's driving.
Hello.
All good. Passed all the tests.
Like an entrance exam.
Like an entrance exam, yeah. Blood pressure's fine. Don't drink, don't smoke.
Chest is fine. No fluid, no coughing, no gurgling noises.
Just got to be careful now for a week not to go anywhere and meet anybody that might have cold or anything like that, because if they do, I'll have to postpone my operation.
So that's it now, you're not going to leave the house for a week,
I'm not leaving the house for a week. I'll take the dogs out, but that'll be it. I've just had more bloods taken so they can send them off to Barnsley, of all places, to get my blood type and also to sort out what antibodies I have in my blood, or if there's anything like that.
If any.
Then Friday it's counselling, which is a waste of time in my opinion, but never mind. But also on Friday I'm going back to the hospital to have my final
blood test.
Final bloods taken.
Yes.
And these will be kept at the hospital when I have my operation on Tuesday, just in case I need a blood transfusion, because if I do, they will then put my blood with this blood transfusion and see what happens. If my blood is different to the one they've got on bank, they know they've got to be careful if I've got any antibodies that need sorting. But yeah, always very, very positive. Jo was lovely, my nurse.
She certainly was.
She was. I think she dyed her hair though, but we'll pass over that. It's far too black to be in a late 50s. Au naturel. Yeah, so we're going back to Barnsley now. We did Mike's, let's say we went to Mum's yesterday. I was incredibly poorly yesterday, I had a really bad day. I went with the idea of helping Mike, and they ended up being curled up on the sofa at Mike's mum's in Penistone because I felt so poorly, felt sick.
Well, you were sick.
I was sick, very sick. On the way back, Mike was driving and I was being sick into the passenger footwell, which I've cleaned up as best I can, but we'll have to have it valeted. And then I got a very bad tummy when we got home, and I had the runny dribbly babs as well. So I was really poorly yesterday, but I'm good today. That's all we can do. I think it's possibly I ate too much on Sunday. Mike made a lovely meal, chicken and stuffing and veg and
full
everything.
Sunday roast
and
chicken lunch.
I think my bowel went, no, I don't think so, not today. So yeah, but yeah, very positive. The sun is out, the sky is blue, and it's not even raining in my heart. Hey, so see you all soon.
So out and about today. Sorry for the bounciness, but we're in the car obviously, so I can't control bumps on the roads. Just stopped off to drop off some website orders at a local post office, not our usual local post office, because we're out and about.
Well, the sign said post office.
The sign did say post office. When we actually got there, it was actually inside a little community hall, and I had to walk through the kitchen into another room to find where the post office was. And when I walked in, there's just a couple of trestle tables.
Little fold-in tables.
One table that had lots of newspapers on, today's newspapers, some freshly baked cakes and buns and bread. And on the other trestle table was the post office. There was this tiny little old chap behind his little desk with his little computer and his credit card machine, and stacks of coins and bundles of notes, not secured away anywhere. There's no security whatsoever.
Welcome to 1942,
I don't know. And I'm stood there thinking, do you know, you could just easily bash him on the head and take that, but
bless him.
Good grief. But I thought to myself, no, he's just the sort of person who's probably got a shotgun under his table.
Or a massive dog sat behind the door in a basket fast asleep called Snowy.
Yeah, or something like that. Or Satan.
Satan, yes.
Yeah, absolutely. So, you know, it's lovely to see that trust still exists in the world. Yeah, What a lovely little experience that was.
Do you want to buy some? Do you want to buy some stamps?
Yeah. Funny, very funny indeed.
So I've managed to get some more machines finished, which is good. So that we've got that one. I'm not sure what this one does yet. It's just rather fine and dandy. I like that, the way it goes round. It's on a stand, but it can be a wearable as well. I've also got this one. These are wearables. They've got the little loops on. So all you do is you unscrew the base and you can wear it when you go out to your functions. That's the Ethereum Rift Collector. That's rather nice. I rather like that one. And then when you get home, just stand it back up again. This one I like. I like them all, to be honest. And this one is a copper heart defense engine. So this one will look after you while you're out and about. I say again, there's a strap to go on there as well. This one, I think this one creates the oxygen. Can you see it? Probably hear it going round. And then my favourite has to be the chrono tumbler. This is made for your well-to-do burglars, etc., like raffles and that kind of thing. So you can actually pick a safe using this device. So you select the numbers and it'll click through as it finds it on the safe itself. And if I'm not wrong, yeah, the chrono tumbler, created for the perfect thief. But yeah, I think they look really good, and together they look good on the shelf. Mind you, there's a lot of things in here that look good on the shelf, and the shelves are quite full. Obviously I can't go out to trade in February with having my operation next week, so got to wait until May to get this lot out there. But yeah, lots and lots of new things. What do they call me? The flashy lighty up man. I've been called worse.
So I'm battling with technology today. I have 3 iPhones, including the one that you're watching this on at the moment. I'm recording this on at the moment. And none of these iPhones will no longer talk to my main computer. So which tells me that my main computer is now possibly on its way out. I mean, it is, 9 years old now. This is the one that we got after the house was burgled when we lived in Leeds. So it's, we've been here almost a year now in this house here in Retford, almost. And before that we were in Barnsley for 6 years. And then before that, obviously we were in Leeds. And this is the one that we got as a replacement when we were burgled back in the day, all those years ago. So yeah, it is kind of on its last legs, I think. It's always the same. It's always the same. You only seem to get a few years out of these things nowadays. I mean, mobile phones, I mean, that's Ian's old mobile phone, his old iPhone. That's an iPhone 7. The one that I'm recording this on at the moment is an iPhone 17. So 10 iterations ago. That still works. The only reason I don't use this, or he doesn't use it anymore, is because it's so gummed up and filthy under there that you can barely hear anything when you're talking. But it's okay if you just want to film something without any sound. So I didn't want to throw it away. Plus it's all right for things like using for the internet, for watching YouTube and that kind of stuff on. So that's all right. I don't want to throw it away for that. I've got my old one here, which is still perfectly good, apart from I don't like the camera. It's not the best of quality. The quality is not as good as the one that I'm filming this on now, which is a more updated one, and that's an iPhone XR. That's only about 5 years old. But they're still working fine. They're still talking and communicating like nothing, just like they were bought yesterday. But the main computer, like I said, is, I think, to put it in a colloquial way, is ready for the knackers yard. I'd like to say a huge thank you to all of my angels, because without you, these videos would not be possible. And don't forget, you can access your exclusive angel-only content over on my website. There's a link in the description area below. Thank you.